Hello, hello, hello. I am your host, OCL, and welcome back to One Century Later. Today we'll be taking a look at all events from February 23rd to March 1st, 1925. As with last week, all of my sources are in the description down below if you wish to take a look. Monday, February 23rd, 1925. Nothing of importance happened on this day. Tuesday, February 24th, 1925. The Lake of the Woods is a small lake on the border of Minnesota and Canada with a very bizarre border. On this day, 100 years ago, the Lake of the Woods Convention and Protocol was signed by the United States and Canada. This convention defined the lake's U.S.-Canadian borders, water level, and the northwest angle, a small section of Minnesota territory surrounded by Canada, and home to 149 Americans as of 2020. Hjalmar Branting, the former Prime Minister of Sweden, would die on this day following health complications that forced him to step down as Prime Minister 5 weeks earlier. Wednesday, February 25th, 1925. The Imperial Iranian Air Force began operation when Colonel Ahmad Nekhjavan flew the first Iranian Air Force aircraft with Iranian insignia in Iranian airspace for the first time. Thursday, February 26th, 1925. The Soviet-Japanese Basic Convention, signed the previous month, took full effect. Friday, February 27th, 1925. 38 tons of dynamite exploded in Caju, Brazil. The cause of the explosion is still unknown, and at most 50 people died. The exact death toll is unknown. Following Bavaria removing the ban on the Nazi Party the previous week, the Nazi Party held their first official meeting in the beer hall in Munich, the same hall that their failed coup took place in back in 1923. This was Hitler's first speech since being released from prison, and over 5,000 people attended. Saturday, February 28th, 1925. A 6.2 magnitude earthquake hit the Canadian province of Quebec. This earthquake caused a lot of property damage, but very little major casualties. The earthquake would be felt by H.P. Lovecraft in New York and was used as inspiration for the earthquake that would raise the sunken city of R'lyeh out of the ocean in The Call of Cthulhu, which in the book also occurred on February 28th. Sunday, March 1st, 1925. Homer Plessy, the plaintiff in the 1896 Supreme Court case, Plessy v. Ferguson, which stated that segregation was constitutional in the United States as long as it was separate but equal, passed away. Also on this day, a military committee in France concluded that Germany had grossly violated the military disarmament clause of the Treaty of Versailles. And that is all. I will see you next week for all events from Monday, March 2nd, 1925 to Sunday, March 8th, 1925.